Hi Gemini, welcome to your February 2018 reading. This is good for you if you are a sun, moon, or rising Gemini. And let's see, what do I have going on for you this month? I've really enjoyed these readings. I hope that you enjoy them too. I also want to let all of you know that I am going to start reviewing tarot decks, which will be posted once a week on my page. So if there's a specific deck that you are looking for me to review sooner rather than later, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know. Also, I have a new Twin Peaks deck, which I'm super stoked about. If you're a Twin Peaks fan, then give me a thumbs up. And as usual, I'll just let all of you know, if you're looking to work with me one-on-one, get your cards read, anything like that, just go ahead and look in the description box for more info. And all the links are down there as well for whatever you're looking for. Okay, and how I've structured this reading is that the center card, so the green card is the energy you're going to be working with this month. And then the internal 4 cards are your internal world. So that's what's going on with you personally. And then the outer 4 cards are the circumstances, the environment you find yourself in, whatever situations are arising. It's giving your experience more context, okay? Let's see what's going on with your career, your job, your work in the world. What's going on for Gemini? Conscious consumer. Okay, if you want to read the description, you can pause the video. So it's about like, the way I'm reading this for you is be conscious of how you're investing your money. Who are you giving your money to? What are you looking to support? All of that makes the difference. So wherever you invest your money in February is going to come back to you. So be conscious of like, what brands are you buying? Who do you want to support? Who do you want to, are you wanting to support small business owners? Are you wanting to support, like tip a little extra if you want extra money? Things like that. It's just giving what you want to get back. And then the truth bomb, you'll do it when you're ready. So take your time. That's already coming up in this reading, is like, take your time. You don't have to rush into any decisions. You don't have to feel any pressure. It's all about balance and listening to what you're ready for. The central energy for you in February is the King of Water. So this is you coming into emotional mastery. So there's going to be, it's like you're solidifying some lessons that have gone on in the past. Let's see what that's all about. So the first card, we have Strength. Personal power and perseverance are paramount for you this month, and that's kind of what's influencing this emotional maturity or like leveling up. It doesn't mean you're going from immaturity to maturity. It just means that you're stepping up emotionally. You're evolving as an emotional being. And then we also have the Lovers. This is your card. So this is alignment with your thoughts, your mind, and your emotions. So there's absolute congruency between those two things, which is really nice to see. And it takes a lot of power and almost neutrality in order to feel that in your space. Because when we're emotionally charged, it wipes away all of the neutrality, but it looks like there's some balance and equilibrium there. The Lovers is about decision-making as well as alignment, like that connecting the two halves is coming through. All right, the top energy, we have the Moon. So this is still feeling a little bit elusive. I think it's going to take you a little more time to get to the place where it's fully integrated. I would say like the King of Water, this is what you're evolving into, but it's going to bleed a little bit into March and even further than that. So February is a big month. It's like the month of lessons for you. Underneath, we have the Two of Rods. So this is you kind of making decisions that make sense. So this, excuse me, I'm going to clarify. And I'm also getting a hit, like hang out with your Pisces friends. Hang out with plenty of water signs to kind of ground out this energy. Usually it's like if there's an air or a fire or an earth sign that has a lot of like Neptunian energy or a lot of water, it's good to surround yourself with water people. Okay, let me see what's going on with this Two of Wands. The Star. Okay, yep. So you're making decisions that are going to push you closer to where you want to be, where you're, I don't want to say where you're meant to go, but just the direction that makes sense for you to take. So this is all good. It's just that I don't see this as being the point where you actually take action. It's more about you're putting everything together, you're aligning yourself, and since you have this kind of polarizing the decision making, it might make it might feel as though things are a little bit confused for some time. So I would wait for the Neptunian energy to kind of chill out, and then this is going to become clearer. Okay, so what's going on around you? We have the Queen of Wands. This is a fiery friend, someone who has a lot of fire, who's able to support you and kind of even out all this water as well. You want water friends to ground it out, but it looks like you have another person around you who's there to support you and just kind of hold space for you. That's what the Queen of Wands looks like she's doing for you. Regardless of whether or not it's male or female, you know, it's completely outside of gender, but the archetype of the Queen of Wands is really offering some insight and support this month. We also have Four of Cups. So this is like you turning down an offer that's being made. Let me see. I'm going to clarify that one too to see like what is the offer. Son of Winter. Okay, so this is Knight of Swords. So perhaps it's like someone wanting to collaborate with you, someone wanting to work with you. You know, if you're looking to manifest a partner, it might be, you know, someone who's almost the right fit, but not quite, that you're looking to, you know, like sometimes the universe will send you people that are almost the right fit, but not quite. And you still want to say no to that just so that you can manifest the right person for either a business, romantic, professional type partnership, whatever the case may be, even friendships. You know, because it's like if you're saying yes out of loneliness or out of desperation, then you're going to attract more of that. So be really mindful. Okay, and we also have Page of Swords. This is you kind of doing your thing. But there's, so let me see. This is reading as you, but for some of you, it's going to show up as another air person in your space who is supportive. Both of these people look good. Like, I'm not picking up any, like, weird energy or any, like, red flags. Nothing like that is coming from either of them. So this is just about you owning your cerebral side of yourself in order to move forward with whatever decision you're making, with whatever process you have. It's kind of like use this Page of Swords or surround yourself with people who kind of model that independent thinking and that insight and almost like picking a mentor for yourself. Like, hey, they have qualities that I admire that I would like to adopt more of, so I'm going to spend more time with them. Like the whole principle of you are the company that you keep. And finally, we have the Eight of Cups. This is kind of like your world is being turned upside down. Like color appears differently. It's all about the change in perspective. So there's going to be a situation that completely flips everything upside down. And I think that's why you have people around you, why you need more support than usual, is because this decision is going to be something where the Eight of Cups is the result of, or the Eight of Cups is going to influence your decision. And so there's going to be, I wouldn't do this too soon. Again, you'll do it when you're ready. That was one of the first cards I picked for you. So just make sure that when you feel this shift, like the Eight of Cups is an epiphany. It's like a total change in perspective. Like, oh, wait, maybe that's not as good for me as I thought it was. So make sure you're listening to that. You're paying attention to that, because it's going to help clear all of this up. But this is probably going to take the entire month of February to really show up and become clear. Now for the timeline, this is the first quarter of February, your growth period. We have family. And you have the Lovers right here, which is also representative of family. And so make sure that you're spending adequate time with the people that you care about, especially in the first quarter. That is going to provide you with a lot of grounding, a lot of, what's the word I'm searching for? A lot of stability. It's kind of like everything else you're going through, the emotional leveling up is going to be supported by whatever you consider family, right? This may not be your blood relatives. Sometimes blood relatives are bad for us, quite frankly. So it's just about being mindful of, or spending time with whoever you consider to be your family, whether it be like a collection of soulmates that you've gathered over the years, or friendships, or maybe you have like an orphan family. You just kind of like pick up strays. That's kind of what I do. So however you define that, that's totally you know what this is. Quarter 2, we have soulful. Okay, so this is like having, oh, I love the little angel kitty. That's so cute. So this is you really using your intuition. This is when the moon starts to make sense to you. It's about the alignment, especially since it's sitting right underneath the Lovers. This is also indicating like that alignment with your soul, alignment with what's calling you, alignment with the things that you want to manifest. Okay, third quarter, we have peace. Peace of mind, peace and quiet. It just looks really relaxing, so you kind of get a break in the third quarter. It's like things might feel a little bit like processy in the beginning of the month, and then they start to clear up, and it's like a bell curve a little bit. And so that looks like it's kind of leveling things out for you. Fourth quarter, we have harmony. Okay, so this is where you get the balance. This is where the congruency, the alignment fully come into play, is you're able to, like this has a lot to do with you seeing clearly as well. Like you having 100% insight and understanding, and this looks like you, once you have the change in perspective, whatever that situation is, right? It's going to be different for everybody, but whatever that wake-up call is, you're going to be able to get clarity about the harmony that you want to see in what you're experiencing. Now, the two cards that I'm pulling for you here, the one on the left is if you're coupled, if there's a specific partner that you want read, and then this is if you're single, taking a break from partnership, dating, whatever the case may be. So if you're coupled, we have Seven of Pentacles. This is you kind of planting seeds together, like figuring out your next steps, collaborating on what you can do to move forward with the relationship, or like build together. If you're in the process of building with somebody, it's like that brainstorming period. Okay, and then if you're single or dating, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is you being a little bit more reserved, and it looks like this this is important. This is requiring a lot of energy, so you may not be giving as much energy to dating, or you might be a little bit more inclined to stay home rather than go out for the evening in February. It's not out of a lack of want. It's more of just kind of taking some time for yourself, which is okay. So this looks like it's kind of a break for you by choice. It just looks like things are a little bit calm, and that change in perspective, the Eight of Cups, that revelation piece, is going to shift the quality of people that you attract dating wise and friendship wise. Okay, here's a 3-card pick for you. You're welcome to pick a card before or after I pull them. I literally do not care at all, so do whatever you like. These readings are for you, so go ahead, pick a card or don't, whatever. All right, card number 1, we have 5 of Feathers, strategy, resilience. Okay, so this is, the 8 of Cups is going to be more important for you with this, because you might start, it's like once things get shaken up, you're going to have to adapt, and you're going to have to like re-strategize, recalibrate yourself, and kind of change gears. So that's what the 5 of Feathers is all about. Like, okay, I'm going to be transitioning what I'm doing to match the direction that I want to go. Card number 2, you have the Knight of Shells, charm, passion. This could be a water sign coming into your space, or this quality support person that you have around you is going to, so it looks like the friendships that you're experiencing, you want to call on your water friends if you picked this card. Like with the moon, the King of Water, like to help you make sense of that. That's why you want to surround yourself with more watery people. And card number 3, we have the Empress, beauty, abundance. This is tapping into your divine femininity, understanding the things that are of value to you, making sure that you're taking your time, you're being gentle with yourself, really stepping into your own sensuality. And what I mean by that is what makes you feel nourished, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel connected. So this is regardless of whether you're, regardless of gender. Again, this is about you owning that part of yourself. We all work with the masculine and feminine archetypes, regardless of your earth body. So it's about you kind of embracing the feminine qualities that make you feel fed, nourished, whole, and like your heart is full. Okay, don't forget, if you're looking to work with me one-on-one, just check out the description box. All of the links are there so you can work with me. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more content. Thank you so much, Gemini, for joining me. And until next time, have a fabulous February. Bye-bye.